The Curse of the Goldicoot is a mystery, a race against time, fantastical creatures, and a terrifying beast, who all meet in this thrilling Victorian adventure. When Polly's father fails to return from his expedition to find the Goldicoot, Polly herself sets out deep into the Hebridean rainforest, but she's not alone. Even before she boards a steamship, she realises she's not the only one convinced the Goldicoot is more than a mythological bird. But her only guide is her father's journal, and even that is incomplete, destroyed by fire, and maybe, what if she's too late? Let me read you the very beginning. The 22nd of March, 1897. Despite a thick land fog, I made my first sighting of the Goldicoot as it perched in a gugu tree. Its wings were gold in colour, but for two prominent feathers, which were turquoise, matching the crest upon its head. It made no sound, but alighted before I got within 6 feet of it. It left behind droppings the colour of burnished copper, the size of marbles. Polly reread her father's last journal entry. The lower part of the page was torn, teeth marks making the last line difficult to read. The paper was singed at the edges. She closed the leather-bound journal, pushing it away from her. Whatever people were saying, she knew her father wasn't a liar. The Goldicoot did exist. It had to. His journal wasn't wrong. He may have been eccentric enough to have been expelled from the Royal Ornithological Society, but Polly was sure her father had not only seen the Goldicoot, but had been close to catching it. Why else would he be missing in the depths of the Hebridean rainforest, where the mud swamps belched and the myodine orchid could swallow bats whole, even Bazoo monkeys if they ventured too near? Polly sat in her father's chair, the green leather cracked, the armchair's wooden scrolls ending in the head of a bird, each chair leg a claw clasping a wooden sphere. Polly's feet didn't touch the ground. She picked up her father's silver fountain pen, which sat next to a bottle of emerald green ink. She remembered him sitting there just a month ago, excited at the prospect of proving them all wrong. The members of the Royal Society had laughed at the notion that the Goldicoot was anything more than a mythological bird, a legend that only the insane would pursue. A tear rolled down Polly's cheek. Why couldn't Mundle remember anything? She'd never liked her father's assistant, never trusted a man whose skinny white neck didn't seem strong enough to carry the weight of his bulbous head, with a bush of curls that hung so annoyingly over his eyes. Polly's aunt, Madame Grunger, said he'd been found walking, dazed in the rainforest, his feet bare and his trousers in tatters. On his calf was a 6-inch scratch, the claw marks of what looked like a wild cat. All that remained of Polly's father, it seemed, was his journal.